Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to share with you my non-negotiable spring wardrobe staples, and I thought long and hard about doing a capsule wardrobe for spring, which I still might do, but I really wanted to narrow it down. Most of the time in a capsule wardrobe you have single items and a lot of different categories, but I wanted to share with you my 5 top categories that I always focus on for spring, that if I had to start from scratch I would make sure that I had pieces from these categories, and I'm going to do it in a slightly different way. So I've got a casual option and then something a bit more dressy, say for instance for work, so you can kind of see how these categories would work for different occasions and different styles of outfits. So the first category will come as no surprise, and that is t-shirts. Now you can go for any color of t-shirt you want, especially if you already have a white one, but I think a white t-shirt is a really good place to start. There is just something about a crisp white t-shirt that always looks very effortless. It looks really chic, not to mention the versatility. It's probably the most versatile piece in my wardrobe, and I think once the spring pieces have started to arrive in stores and online, I might do a dedicated video just on white t-shirts because it's something that I get asked about quite often, so I might just do a roundup of my favorite white t-shirts. But the one I'm wearing in today's video is by far one of my favorites. It's from Massimo Dutti. The quality of the cotton is really high, the drape is really beautiful, it's really thick, so not see-through, which means that it also has a bit of structure, and the fit overall is just really good. I'm wearing a size small, but a white t-shirt is kind of my go-to for most of my outfits during spring and a lot of the time in summer as well. So I focus on t-shirts. If I already have a few white ones that I'm happy with, I usually start looking at other colors I can incorporate into my wardrobe, or if I'm feeling like I need to refresh my white t-shirts, then that is something that I focus on. But I know I get so much wear out of my t-shirts that it's always good to have a few white options and then a few other neutral colors as well. And a t-shirt is actually really versatile in terms of styling it for different styles of outfits. Yes, a t-shirt can be really casual if you style it with, say for instance, jeans, but it can also work for a more smart casual work look if you pair it with more tailored pieces like trousers or a blazer. The next category that I always focus on when spring is around the corner is ankle length pants. Now I wanted to share the categories with you so that you can decide what style you want within that category. If you want to go for more trendy style, if you want to go for something casual, or if you want to go for something a bit more dressy for work. So I really wanted to give you that option, but the key with this category specifically is an ankle length, and you'll see why when I show you the shoes. But I think in general an ankle length pant is just the most versatile when it comes to styling with different styles of shoes. So for my casual option, I have a pair of balloon jeans. That's one of my favorite styles at the moment, and obviously jeans can be more of a casual option. But if you don't have a balloon jean, you can go for a straight leg ankle length jean as well. We are seeing a lot of them. They are a classic, they aren't going anywhere. Or you can go for something that is slightly looser, maybe a wider leg ankle length, but that is the casual version. I wanted to show you something that is slightly more dressy if you wanted the same kind of style for work but just something that feels a bit more polished. So then I'm showing you these tailored trousers from Aritzia. I got them last year. I'm not sure if they still have them. They might have something similar, which I will link. I also saw a pair on Kaza's website, but I just love an ankle length jean or trouser. I think it feels really spring-like when the weather starts warming up, and it's perfect to wear with all of those spring shoes that we are seeing everywhere. Then we have closed toe shoes, and I'm going to focus on closed toe flats just because that is something that I wear day to day. I rarely wear heels, but if you love to wear heels, or if you have to wear heels, say to work or the office, then you can definitely go for a heeled option. But I think the focus should be on a closed toe shoe that isn't a boot. I find that spring is still really chilly, especially early in the morning, so I don't feel comfortable yet going for an open toe shoe or a sandal. And I know a lot of you can't wear an open toe shoe to work. You want something that looks and feels a bit more professional, so then a closed toe shoe option is great. And the two shoes that I associate with spring that I always have in my wardrobe is a pair of loafers and ballet flats. So I styled my loafers with the jeans. I love this kind of cool almost preppy casual outfit. It's something that I will definitely wear a few times a week, and I love a loafer because it has more of a masculine style to it. And then I decided to style my ballet flats with the tailored trousers, and I think there's a nice contrast between the more feminine ballet flats and the more masculine trousers. You don't have to go for both styles if you don't want to. If you prefer a loafer over a ballet flat or vice versa, then that is fine. I like to have both options in my wardrobe. It gives me a lot of versatility when it comes to styling. So what I'll do now when I want to add to my wardrobe is I'll see where I have gaps. So I have a pair of brown loafers, but I don't have a pair of black loafers, so that will be my focus for the new season. And when it comes to ballet flats, I have a few options, a few different colors, but I don't have a very light gray, so that is something that I'm on the lookout for. And there's a lot more options out there than only loafers or ballet flats. You can go for a pointed toe flat, which we are seeing a lot of at the moment because it is a very trendy shoe style. I don't have a pair yet. I have my eye on a few pairs, but I will insert some pictures. You can go for a slingback as well, although to me a slingback, it's something I grab towards the end of spring and not necessarily early spring when it's still a bit chilly, but you can definitely go for a pointed slingback. I'll insert some options as well, but I think a closed toe shoe is a great spring shoe and it works really well with the cropped pants. If there's one thing that I associate with spring, then it is cardigans. So this is usually the time of year when I retire my chunky knitwear and my very heavy roll neck sweaters, and I bring out the cardigans. I just love a good cardigan, and they had a revival about 2 years ago. Now we're seeing them everywhere. There are so many options out there, different price points, and I think they're just a really versatile piece. So I'm styling this cream cardigan with the more casual outfit, the jeans and the loafers, and again with the loafers being a bit more masculine, I think the cardigan adds that feminine touch to play with the contrast in the outfit. So that's one way of wearing it that I love, and always layered over a t-shirt. That's just my favorite way of wearing a cardigan. You can also button up the cardigan and wear it just as a top, but a cardigan is really great for casual wear. And in the next outfit you'll see I styled it more for a dressy, more smart casual workwear option. So the ballet flats, tailored trousers, and then the black cardigan. So as I said, it's a really versatile piece in your wardrobe. I have a few different styles and colors, and it's something that I add to every spring. I figure out where I don't have anything or where I have a gap, and then I usually make sure that I add that to my wardrobe to give it a bit of a refresh. The last category is a jacket. So where a cardigan is an unstructured lighter layer, I think it's also useful to have some jackets that are great for spring in your collection. And I went back and forth whether I should go for a trench coat or a blazer, and even though I love a trench coat, I feel it is definitely a wardrobe staple. It's something that I get a lot of wear out of. If I have to choose, then I will go for a blazer. I think there's just so much more you can do with a blazer, and it's something that I wear right throughout the year. So my blazer collection is typically something that I will add to this time of year. Not so much during fall, surprisingly, but during spring or early spring, then I will kind of assess my blazer collection, see where there is a color that is missing that I would want to add to. And incidentally, I'm looking for a light gray blazer at the moment, maybe to go with those light light grey ballet flats. But I just love a blazer. It's something you can wear for casual as well as more dressy. So in my more casual look with the jeans and loafers, I'm actually wearing this houndstooth blazer, and this one is one that I picked up recently, and it was kind of an entire saga. I saw it in store, I didn't get it, I couldn't get it out of my head, so I ended up going back to get it. And I think this is a great transitional piece. It's not too heavy, it doesn't feel very wintry, it looks great paired with a white t-shirt. I'm gonna style these, I'm gonna style this blazer with some white jeans as well to make it feel even more like spring. And I just love the structure of a blazer and the way it just instantly elevates any outfit. And then for the more dressy look with the tailored trousers, I went with a black blazer. That is a great place to start if you don't own any blazers. A black is such a closet staple and you'll get so much wear out of it. But I also wanted to show you two other colors that I tend to wear a lot during spring when it comes to a blazer. So first up is a navy blazer. If black feels too harsh and you want to kind of lighten up your outfits as the weather warms up, then a navy is a great way to go. It's just as versatile as black, but just not as stark. So I love a good navy blazer. It's something that I always try to have in my wardrobe. I didn't have a navy blazer for the longest time, and I got one last year and I've worn it so much. And then if you want to go for a very light option, then a light colored neutral or an ivory or an off-white is also a great option, especially paired with black. I love this because it brightens up the entire outfit, and this is a color that I tend to wear from spring until fall. So a lighter colored blazer is also a good option to have. And those were the categories that are essential in my spring wardrobe. Those spring wardrobe staples that I can't do without. And when I say non-negotiable, I really mean a non-negotiable. These are pieces that I wear most days. They are really versatile. I get so much wear out of them. So I always make sure that I have these items in my wardrobe. And I really wanted to simplify building or adding to a spring wardrobe. As I said earlier, when I was contemplating doing a capsule, I think a capsule wardrobe can be really overwhelming, especially if you want to start a capsule wardrobe from scratch, because having to buy 10 or 15 pieces, it's really overwhelming. So I think just simplifying it even more, breaking it down, having just 5 categories, I think feels a lot more doable, and they're great foundations, great building blocks for outfits. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear in the comments down below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would love for you to join the Styled family, and also go and give me a follow over on Instagram. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll chat to you again in my next video. Bye.